Hey everybody. I was just doing a video to kind of give everyone a heads up of what's going on with Matt and me. Um, I got off the phone with my doctor not too long ago. I will be starting my medications today, which is very exciting. Um, I will do 75 units of Gonal F, which is a pre-filled injection, and I will be doing one vial of Menopur, which is also an injection, but I have to mix that one myself. I will start that today, which today is Monday. So I'll do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I have to be at the doctor's on Friday. I have to be there between 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning for my doctor's appointment because they will be doing blood work and an ultrasound. And then judging by what they find at the doctor's office on Friday, I will either be going back to the doctor's either on Monday or on Tuesday. So I will either be staying the night from Sunday to Monday or Monday to Tuesday. I will be staying the night Thursday to Friday this week um, in Columbus, just because it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and if I left here, I would have to leave here about 4 o'clock in the morning to get to the doctor's office on time. And let's be completely and totally honest, I'm late to everything. So I will not be leaving at 4 o'clock in the morning on Friday. So I will be staying the night on Thursday to Friday. And then judging by what the Monday to Tuesday or the Sunday to Monday doctor's appointment, um, they'll tell me on Friday if I need to bump up the medication from what I'm taking now, and then also when I have to be seen next. And then judging by what the doctor says on either Monday or Tuesday, if I have to come again. Now, obviously, next week is Thanksgiving, so there is a very good possibility that they're going to need to see me on Thanksgiving. I hope that doesn't happen, but there's always that very good chance that they need to see me. And if they do, then our family might have to, hold off on Thanksgiving. That will be our 6-year anniversary on Thanksgiving. So, what is not a better way of celebrating Thanksgiving and our anniversary than being a fertility clinic? So, there's a very good possibility that we might have to be there on Thanksgiving. So, I'm apologizing to family and friends on Thanksgiving that Matt and I may not be able to be there on time, because judging by what time we have to be at the doctor's, I don't know how late it's going to be that we're going to be there for. The last time I went to the doctor's there, my appointment was at 11, and I didn't get home um, till about 4 or 5 o'clock, because we had to drive home and obviously traffic and stuff. So, even though the appointment was at 11, you got to think of you have to wait to get into there, and obviously then you're talking to the doctors, and then it's a 3-hour drive back. So, and they also said depending on how busy things were. Now, granted, they said the only day that they are closed is on Christmas. So even like Christmas Eve, if we have to be there, Merry Christmas. I'm apologizing to everyone ahead of time that birthday parties, family events, Christmas parties, things like that. Matt and I will not probably be RSVPing to anything, just because we don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, it would be so much easier. Not so much easier, but obviously, it would be different if the clinic was in this area. Once the weather starts getting really crummy, I can go to a clinic. I can go to the ultrasound and the blood work, some of the stuff here, but first starting off, they want to see you, obviously. So, I have to drive for 3 hours, and I don't know what days I will have to. It'd be easier to be able to plan and be like, okay, I'm going to see this doctor on Mondays and Tuesdays. That's not the case. One week it's a Monday and a Tuesday, and the next week it's a Thursday and a Friday or a Saturday. I don't know. This week I'm going in there Monday, or I'm going in there on Friday, and either Monday or Tuesday, and then I might have to come back on Thanksgiving. I don't know. I will never know. So I'm apologizing to things that You know, I mean, obviously my friends who have kids, they understand. You know, things come up, kids get sick, when you have kids, things change. You know, we don't have kids right now, but we're trying to have kids. So it makes planning things really difficult for us right now. Obviously, Matt works a lot, so he's not going to be able to go to a lot of the doctor's appointments with me, which makes things really hard. But I mean, I'm having a lot of friends come with me to the doctor's appointments and staying with me at the hotels, so I'm not alone because I don't want to be in a hotel alone to go to an appointment. And obviously, Matt can't call off work. He can't miss work to do this. So, I mean, he's going to try to miss as many appointments as he can. I mean, miss as many days he has to work. He's going to try to go to the appointments with me, especially if they're early in the morning. But like I said, we have to be there at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know how long it's going to take us to get home and how long we have to be there for. So I'd rather him not be late to work to do this. But obviously, it's, you know, I mean, they said after the 4th cycle, if things don't work, you know, they have to look into other things too. So we just have to basically hope that this will work out. I will be doing another video later of me giving myself the injection. I'm basically telling anyone of the faint of heart that if you are very squeamish and you can't handle blood or things like that, you don't like needles, don't watch the video, because I will be giving myself an injection. I've never given myself the Gonal F before, so it's going to be something new for me. So I'm forewarning everyone. I won't do a video of every single time I do the shots, because that's just stupid. Maybe if they change things up a little bit, maybe, but I'll do the pre-filled Gonal F injection, and then also I'll mix them in up here and you guys can see everything. But I'm just letting everyone know, if you don't like blood and you don't like needles, don't watch it. I will post that up on there too. Do not watch if you don't like blood and needles, because that will be up there. Again, with the Thanksgiving appointment, possible Thanksgiving appointment, I don't know if we're going to be to the appointment on Thanksgiving. That's obviously just a maybe. But I'm also pre-warning everyone that there may be an appointment on Thanksgiving. So if we are late, that is why. Or if we don't actually, it would be very sad if I wouldn't be able to go to Thanksgiving at all. I doubt that's going to happen. But I mean, obviously, if my family and whatever family else, or what other members of the family we go to for Thanksgiving, if their Thanksgiving's at, you know, noon and 3 or noon and 4, and we don't get home until 6, happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully there's leftovers. But, I mean, we'll see. But last year, we did our first IUI around October, and we actually found out on the, Halloween that it didn't work, which was a very hard day for me. And then this year, or last year, I was going to announce on Thanksgiving that we were pregnant if it worked. Obviously, it didn't work. So it was a very hard Thanksgiving for us, and it was a very hard Halloween last year. It was a very rough, it's a very rough holidays for us last year, with Halloween and obviously Thanksgiving, and then obviously this year, you know, we're just waiting on everything and seeing everything that works. So I mean, I'll be starting the medications tonight. Couple hours actually. They said something between 5 or 6 and 7, and it's about 5 o'clock right now. So in a couple hours, I'll be giving myself some meds. I've had 2 cups of coffee, so I'm like jitterier than heck. So I'm hoping that doing this video will kind of calm me down before I do the injections, because there's nothing worse than trying to give yourself injections and you're like bouncing. But I just kind of wanted to give everyone like a heads up of what's going on. You know, that we're starting the meds, doctor's appointments are coming up, lots and lots of doctor's appointments, so very, very exciting. So we're getting the show on the road here. We're ready, set, going. So I'm apologizing to everybody too if we've missed any parties or things like that going on. I haven't been feeling good with like all the medications I've been taking, and still kind of, I'm good since the surgery. I was really sick for a little while afterwards. I was having some weird reactions from the surgery and medications. Um, but I mean, I'm okay now. Now it's just the normal being a woman stuff. Um, so I'm just letting everyone know what's going on. So if we missed birthday parties, or if it seems like we've been really flaky lately, I'm not trying to ignore anyone. I'm not trying to not spend time with people. It's just um, Matt makes fun of me. Actually, it's kind of funny about how intense I get in things. Like, I don't know if you guys obviously were paying attention to me when I was trying to lose weight. I went from like basically 200 and like 50 pounds to like 147 in a year, which was a huge thing for me. Huge thing. Um, I was very overweight. I was very sick. I went from being basically pre-diabetic, like borderline diabetic, like any more crap and I would have been diabetic. To I mean now the doctor says that my blood sugar is really good, like really good. Um, I packed on some weight, but not horrible. Like I'm not like morbidly obese like I was before, but I'm not to the 147 I was before either. Um, but I mean, I was counting calories, I was running, I was working out, I was a losing weight fiend. It was nuts. Um, I I never half anything. Usually, if I'm committed to something, I will do it wholeheartedly. Um, so I mean, it was the losing weight of like I absorbed myself into things. I absorbed myself into it. Um, Now it's trying to get pregnant. You know, I really haven't seen a lot of my friends. I really don't see my family. Right now, it's Matt and I are trying to have a family. So, I mean, I feel bad that I've been really kind of flaky about things, and even the doctor says like I need to stop focusing so much on this and have a life, see friends, see family, things like that. Um, People that don't go through this, it's a little bit easier to explain, or a little bit harder to explain to me. I mean, because they just say like, stop thinking about it and it'll happen and things like that. So then you start noticing you kind of push away from everybody because they don't get it, and it's hard to explain and it's confusing and it's obviously an uncomfortable topic to talk to people about. So um, I've noticed I'm kind of pushing away from people. I'm not talking as many people as I used to, and it's basically kind of me and Matt that I've kind of clung on to. Um, Anyone that goes through for infertility, you will go through two different things. Either that will push you and your husband away farther than you ever thought possible because you feel disconnected, or that will bring you and your husband together so much it's ridiculous. And I'm happy to say that I'm one of the, I'm the one that, this has made me and Matt very strong, and he's become my rock. He's the man that I lean on to, and he's been this great support system. Now I have plenty of friends that I'm leaning onto, but it's hard. It's hard for me to kind of lean on them because, you know, it's some of, like I said, there's a lot of friends that do understand this, and a lot of friends that don't, and a lot of family that does understand it, and a lot of family that doesn't. But I mean, it has brought me and Matt a lot closer. So I'm gonna try to get back with my friends and my family and just spending time with people and stop thinking about it. But till that day happens, till that day where I'm just kind of letting things go, please don't rag on me about it. Please don't. I'm asking for just a little bit of understanding. I know everyone is trying to be supportive and telling us to stop worrying about it, stop stressing about it. I have a lot of people that are telling me about adoption, which is wonderful, which is absolutely wonderful. We're not there yet. We're not thinking about adoption. We're not thinking about surrogacy. We're not thinking about anything. Just let us do this. Just let us handle this the way we want to. And if that means me stressing and going nuts, then let me do it for a little while. I mean, it managed to get me to lose weight. I need to focus on something. And I'm not going to go nuts and kill myself about it, but don't, I know you mean well, but I'm just asking for a little bit of understanding, because it is a hard topic to go through. And I know everyone that says that means the sweetest thing that you could think of. And Matt and I do greatly appreciate it. But we want to handle this our own way. And we're going to do the medications, we're going to do the doctors. And if it gets to the point of where we can't handle it, we know our breaking point. We know what we can handle and what we can't. And finally, we will probably get to a point of where we can't handle it anymore. And when that day comes, we'll decide it. But, you know, I like my obsessions. I like going crazy. I like choosing what's too much and what's enough, So I appreciate all of the good wishes and all the good thoughts. And everything that everyone has said has been out of obviously the nicest and the deepest sincerity ever, and I appreciate it more than you can understand. But we'll be fine. We've got this covered. And when we are ready for adoption, or we are ready for surrogacy or whatever, we'll get there. And if I have any questions, obviously I have plenty of people I can talk to about that, and which is wonderful. But I want a chance at this. We haven't really done a lot. We've done enough, but we haven't done a lot. Like, we're just getting our feet wet with a specialist. We've done the OBGYN, but that wasn't as much as we could. Like, these are the big guns. So we've got this covered. So thank you everyone for all the help and support, but we got this. We got this. And when we don't have it, everyone will know, because you will probably see a video of me losing my crap. So yes, about an hour or two, I will do a video of me doing the injections. So when that happens, everyone, again, be cautious of it. If you can't handle blood and you don't like needles, do not watch the video. And please, if it really makes you uncomfortable, like I said, if someone reports it, there's not much I can do about it, but it's nothing obscene. I'm not doing anything disgusting. I guess I am kind of doing something sort of disgusting, but it's like extraordinarily inappropriate. Like, I will have clothes on. So obviously that doesn't get reported, because some people that who are looking into doing fertility things that have never done shots, that's a lot for them. So if you don't like it, don't watch it. I'm not trying to offend anybody or make anybody angry. This is for me, and for anybody else that really is curious with what's going on. If you're not curious and you don't want to know, you don't have to. It's not going to offend me. It's not going to bother me. It's not going to hurt my feelings if you don't like it. It's just not meant for you then, and that's fine. Whatever. So I wanted to give everyone a little bit of a heads up. I will start the medications, doctor's appointments, Columbus. Let's just get things going. So again, apologizing if we've been a little absent. And it's not just me. Matt's been really absent too, and I think it's because I haven't been feeling good, so he's been really protective of me and he's babying me a lot, which I absolutely love. I love it. It's very reassuring and refreshing to have him. Not that he's never babied me before. He always babied me, but I'm definitely getting a double dosage of it. So, all right, just want to give everybody a heads up of what's going on, and I will talk to everyone in a little bit when I do the video. All right, talk to you later. Bye.